the spotlight will be on South City Grand Bay for a Mother's Day show you will never forget, featuring live on stage and representing the mothers from Jamaica via New York, Ed Robinson live.
Knock, knock, knocking on a heaven's door, boy.
Ed Robinson. Ed Robinson live in concert alongside the Fanatic Band, Still a Man, Jesse Rachel, Saturday, May 13th for the Geneva Heritage back in South City, Grand Bay. Ed Robinson will sing for the mothers.
Mama, you know I love you.
Admission only $50 and tickets information please call 613-5008 or 245-0667. Ed Robinson live in concert. Partners include Dominica Community Tourism, Grand Bay Tourism and Environmental Committee, Grand Bay Village Council, Grand Bay Center for the Arts and Culture, DigiCell Archipelago Kubuli Vibes Radio, and powered by JX Sound. Don't miss it.
This is Q95, of course, and this is the big station. Talk on the Block. The information on the block. More discussion on this senior police officer that licked. Unnecessarily licked, but of course concealed some very relevant information in a high-profile case. How far this one is prepared to go, or the authorities are prepared to go with this one, I don't know. Is the senior officer going unpunished? We'll find out. We'll watch this one very closely. But when we come back, we'll talk. We'll have a discussion on this after this.
The month of May is Health and Safety Month at Domlec. Under the theme, Avoid the Worst, Put Safety First, a number of events aimed at educating the public will be undertaken. Join us on May 10 from 5:30 at the Barracan Building on the Bayfront as we discuss electricity safety. A 2-hour discussion with Domlec personnel. Be part of this open forum. May 10, 5:30 p.m., Barracan Building, Bayfront. Refreshments will be served. See you there.
The National Cooperative Credit Union Limited is offering cash secured loans at a very special 5.99% interest rate. Members can use savings and deposits to quickly obtain loans for any purpose. Just walk into any of NCCU's 6 branches today and apply. Set your own repayment terms and get your same day loan. Promotion ends May 31, 2017.
Terms and conditions apply. At Fresh Vitamins, we've got everything you need for health and well-being. We carry a wide range of all-natural sports nutrition and health supplements, plus gluten-free and organic foods, all from quality brands, including Solaray, Cal, Bob's Red Mill, Nature's Way, Source Naturals, and Desire Way. Fresh Vitamins has 2 convenient locations. We're at number 7, Great George Street, Roseau, and we're in Portsmouth, inside IGA Whitchurch Supermarket. Join our discount club and save up to 20% every day on your purchases. Like us on Facebook to stay informed about our products and specials. Come into Fresh Vitamins today and get healthy.
I'm going to ask Carlisle John Baptist again like I did this morning. Carlisle, it appears that this information that was released today is all on the block.
Matt, good afternoon to you. It's all over the place. It's all over. That is the talk in the city, actually. People are asking questions. And one individual said to me, if I am aware that the report of the police investigations into the leaked documents, if I'm aware that that report has been in the hands of the hierarchy of the police force for a while, I said yes. And they're saying, well, so what is going on? And, it took the Attorney General to get that piece of document. And the question is, why? And why did that officer withhold that very vital piece of information? Why?
So did the AG request that piece of information before?
Well, what has happened is that the investigating officer said that she interviewed whoever, and she was instructed to have 2 statements, one signed and one unsigned. You will recall that the statement of the child that went viral was unsigned. You will recall that. And the senior police officer in question requested a copy of an unsigned document, and that was forthcoming, and that is what went viral. Now, to backtrack a bit, all the information which has been released, it is pointing into one direction, and the information that I have indicates that it came from that senior police officer. That is the information.
Okay, in terms of disciplinary measures or action, can anybody take action at this time?
Well, Matt, you know how it goes in the Dominican Police Force. If you are not from the elite group, you are not rewarded and you will be punished. You will recall some time ago how they embarrassed a young officer with over 20 years in the police force, was acted corporal several times. She was at the court, and instead of calling her in and, doing whatever it takes, they went and they embarrassed her at the court in uniform, arrested her there like a common murderer. That is what they did. Now, see what has happened to this other officer. What have they done? They've rewarded him with a promotion. And you remember also, and because I do not want you to get yourself into any problems, I will speak. You remember the missing monies at the Marigot police station?
Uh-huh.
Good. What happened? They rewarded the individual concerned with a promotion. You remember when the tires of the state's vehicle were flattened at police headquarters?
Uh-huh.
Who was the one in charge? He was rewarded with a promotion. Once you are part of the ilk, once you are part of the crew, you do things and you are rewarded with promotion. If you are not part of them, you are not rewarded. A police officer told me just a short while ago, he has over 25 years experience in the police force. He has acted corporal several times. And some time ago, he was patrolling with 2 officers who are corporals. They've been in the police force now for 6 years. And they are confirmed corporal. One got corporal before he did the exams of the police. And he says to me, if anything happens, who calls the shot? I told him, the corporal. He said, you are very right. With 25 years, I am walking in town with people, I am their senior, but they are his supervisors. And they do not know policing. And I mean, so it just shows you, Matt, that
it's a slap in the face, Kalil. I mean,
exactly,
with so many years' experience, to just promote somebody who has a lot less experience.
But exactly my point. That is to show the politics that is being played. At the immigration department, before you had a lot of officers there, when I did my investigations, I found out that all but one of the staff there it's from the NEP.
Let me ask you a question on behalf of someone who just WhatsApp. To me, I'm at a loss because this is a criminal matter. So why would the AG be requesting statements from the DPP's portfolio? Do you know the answer to that?
It's simple, but the matter is judicial review.
Okay.
So judicial review, the Office of the Attorney General has control of that. So documents had to be filed, affidavits, etc., etc. Remember, Mr. Francis was given leave to file judicial review. He requested that. That was the court granted that. And so the Office of the AG, documents are being filed. The Office of the AG must answer to those things, not the Office of the DPP. The Office of the DPP is responsible for prosecution. So I hope the person get the answer that they're asking for.
Right. So it's out of the hands of the DPP at this time.
That is very correct. The DPP office has nothing to do with that. All they do is if they are asked to file any documents, then they do what they have to do. But from the time Mr. Francis went to court and the matter came up, they filed certain things. Obviously, it moves to another phase, and the High Court was sanctioned or was brought into question, etc. So, judicial review, and so the file should be completed. Bundles are being prepared. But
so once the file is complete, that is, of course, the business of the DPP.
No, for judicial review is the Office of the Attorney General.
I'm saying when they're prepared to go to or ready to go to court.
Well, that is if it reaches that format. The way it is going there, it's not going to reach anywhere because where's the evidence? And it's not going to reach anywhere. The information is all out in the public domain. Where are they going to go with it?
So the information now, as we speak, may be tainted.
Not maybe, it is. It's not maybe. It's not maybe. And I mean, it has been severely compromised. Severely compromised. So, I mean, Matt, it's a sad day for Dominica and for the police department, given the amount of politics that is involved in the police force. I mean, I cannot tell anybody which political party to support. You have a right to support any political party of your choice. However, as a police officer, you must be neutral. You cannot be seen wearing political colors. There's a friend of mine, I'm in the police force. I'll not call his name. He may be listening, he knows. I know which political party that individual is supporting. Okay? And that gentleman, Matt, is very, very professional. He is also in sensitive position in the police force. But he's very, very professional in the work that he does. And simply, it's because I just happen to know him.
But you will never know who this guy supports.
That is correct. That is correct. He's very professional. He's not open wearing political party colors. and that kind of thing. He's not open calling radio stations and that kind of thing. He's not doing that. And that is the situation that we have in Dominica. It is time that they need. You called for commission of inquiry many years ago and you got it. I think you should now start to ask for another commission of inquiry.
I'll tell you one, Kalil. It's different players at the top. That's all I would say. Kalil John Baptist, thank you very much. I know a lot of you are very anxious to, of course, talk this afternoon. Stick around.
You better talk on the block now. It's Sports on the Block, Saturday live. This is the big one, baby. May 6 live outside Primo Cinema. Join us for live cricket interaction involving ballers, callers, commentators, sports enthusiasts, Cricket Association's national heroes, taking call by call, ball by ball excitement leading up to the first ball, the first wicket to fall, the first catch from the Windsor Park Sports Stadium as West Indies take on Pakistan in the third and final test match in Dominica. That's right, Sports on the Block, launching the Sports Block, a home of sports promotion, starting with the 767 call for rallying round with West Indies versus Pakistan. The Privo Cinema, in association of several sports grids, sports organizers, and collaborating with businesses, presenting the Sports Block, a home of the block for sports promotion in Dominica, live on Q95, live at Privo Cinema. Catch the pre-show match before it begins at the Windsor Park. Lots of tickets to be won. Don't miss Sports on the Block this Saturday at Privo Cinema, live on Q95.
Thinking of Mom? Mother's Day sale. Week of 8th to 13th May. Or while stocks last. 15 to 60% off selected items. Prep makers, can openers, toasters, Bluetooth radios, bread makers, just to name a few. Come into the electric shop and take the opportunity to find a reasonably priced gift for Mom. Mother's Day is May 14th. Burton and Company, corner Independence Street and Kennedy Avenue in Roseau. Happy Mother's Day from all of us at the electric shop.
I'll take a small.
XL, that's the size for me.
Flow's new prepaid combo plans have the most choice and value for everyone. Save up to 90% by combining your talk, text, and data into one simple plan. And with options starting at just $15.99, it's easy to say it, type it, or share it. A whole lot more for a whole lot less. Dial *129# now to activate. The bigger you go, the bigger you save with Flow's new prepaid combo plans. This is how we flow.
Today could be your lucky day. My lucky day? Yes, your lucky day if you are a Flow customer. Flow prepaid customers win up to 100 free credit from Flow. Tap up $15 or more any day at any Flow location and you could win up to $100 free credit. Winners will be drawn daily and alerted via text message. Tap up now for your chance to win up to $100 free credit from Flow. Flow terms and conditions apply.
Okay, let's get back to the telephone. Our first telephone call for the afternoon with this news breaking here. Senior police officers, of course, holding back on information. Talk to me. Hello. 4493095. Are you there, caller?
Yes, I'm there, my brother.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. You know, Matt, you know what's the funny part about the whole story and which we seem to forget? This story is only coming to the light, not because of the AG, you know, Matt. This story is coming to light because other policemen inside there, in that whole power struggle that inside they decide they're going to start speaking. You understand? It's not righteousness, you know, that have this story out, you know, Matt. It's not righteousness. So I heard you this morning asking about the press and freedom and whether the press is free in Dominica, and you asked a little later again, what can be done and who is supposed to do? Matt, this is something that you, as a member of...
Now, I'll tell you what. A couple years ago, under the Edison James regime, they had a similar situation with the police force, something similar. And I actually called as a journalist for a commission of inquiry, and it happened. So I'm saying now, I think we have different players at the top. So who's going to listen to a call for a police inquiry?
Well, it's not even listen. That's my point I was saying. the level of ignorance that is there within that structure, and fear too, even from the public defender, and the position she should be playing. But what I'm saying is there is fear. So it's not even about calling for an inquiry anymore, Matt. We're supposed to call for the patriots to protest on that police station until Valerie is fired. Fired, because you see, for democracy to come back in Dominica, you have to have justice. For justice to come back in Dominica, you have to have a fair police force. For a fair police force to come back in Dominica, you have to remove Valerie and Carbone from the police force because they're disrupting the normal and civic functioning of the police force. And we have a justifiable case, not of evidence, that this brother has no right to be within a police uniform anymore. He has no right to be in a police authority anymore. We have no right to respect Inspector Valerie anymore. You understand? So I'm saying it can be done. It can be done. We can lead this protest that can cause this brother to have to be resigned from the force, that can cause the public defender's office to find strength to prosecute him and bring evidence, because this brother is the brains and the hands and the ears of Roosevelt Skerritt and Mr. Blackmore within the police force. He is the instigator of this control on the police force. Let's take him down.
All right. Wow. 127. Hello.
Mr. Pelletier.
I'm here.
You had a good lunch, my brother?
So I had some fruits.
Oh, that's vital.
All right.
No cooked food, just fruits.
Yes, fruits.
No boiled food. Matt, let me just say something quickly. And Matt, I've been saying things for years, but who am I? Matt, woes to them and those who chose to use the plow of influence and misdirected power and carve out of this blessed land the bed of selfishness and greed and sow the seeds of corruption, Matt. Now that the foreign weeds, Matt, they have taken over Roseau, they have taken over Dominica, are encroaching and have encroached. It will not only be individual extinction or destruction. It will be collective extermination, Matt. For now that the priests and pastors have become corrupt, then the politicians and police becomes corrupt. Then just every other organization have become corrupt. Matt, those who are charged with the judicial, constitutional, legal, environmental, social, moral, whatever. What can they say to the common people? Can Satan correct its subordinates, Matt? When you have corruption in the church, corruption in the police and in politics, what do you expect? Matt, I am saying, Matt, we have not seen nothing yet. It is festering, Matt. Matt, it is going to get worse than it is. I'm concerned for you and Carlisle. Not too much about me. They can do what they have to do, Matt. These guys are cleverly contaminating every institution. I've listened to Louis Robinson articulate it for years. So now when it's one of their own involved in trouble, they can manipulate or skillfully determine the outcome or control the outcome of whatever they desire, Matt. So you and Carlisle, I do not think all you have a free hand. I know that I don't. I know they're looking at me, Matt. But let me tell you something, my brother. For Roosevelt Skerritt to be able to maintain that degree of control, that is what that has to happen, Matt. And he's going to reign supreme. I would not be surprised the next election, Labour power. I've made up my mind for it, Matt. When a woman can stand up on a bridge and feel like she's in New York. Matt, is New York a bridge or a city? She said, I feel like I'm in New York. Matt, is New York a bridge or a city? My God, Matt, Dominicans, my brother, I have prepared for the worst, Matt, and I know that is where we are heading. We are too simplistic or simple-minded.
You have always said, Blessings, that it's going to get worse before it gets better.
My brethren, it's just a matter of time.
Thank you very much. Let's take another phone call. Very frightening information there. Of course, holding back information. I'm being told from even the Attorney General, who insisted that the deputy provides him with that information. Hello.
Good afternoon to you and the listening public.
Hi.
When the captain down to the cook is corrupt, that is how promotion are being done for the last time in the police headquarters. Do something corruptible, you get promoted. It's another promotion that Dominicans, hold all your breath. What all you expect to see? That's just another promotion. It's just injustice Dominican, those things can happen, you know. And the only time it's going to be regulated and Matt is only when the policemen in the police headquarters feel they are not justice has not been served to them, and they decide to take it on their hands. That is the only time it will be regulated. It's just a matter of time.
You know, some information just coming forward. In any other jurisdiction, Dirty Valerie would be given his matching orders forthwith. He has committed 2 criminal offenses, according to the authorities, perverting the course of justice and obstruction. Who's going to take the step to arrest Mr. Valerie? Who will be bold enough to do it? Can we find the police officer that will do it? 131. Some people say it might just implode one of these good days. But justice is justice. Hello, talk to me. Set your consciences. Yes.
But your Prime Minister said Dominica is not a real country. When they had that visa scandal in the Labour Division, what did he ask them to do? Fix it. So he might ask them to fix it inside their mat. In any other country, head would roll. What date was? I think Sunday or Saturday in Texas. A young boy was shot in the head and killed by a policeman. The police said that the people in the car were reversing on him. But the camera showed otherwise, that he was lying. Matt, he was fired yesterday. He was fired. The case haven't called yet. And he haven't said nothing. But he said the people in the car were reversing on him. The camera showed that the boys were going away from him. The camera showed that he lied. He was fired instantaneously. Matt, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Have a great day, and we're taking another phone call. Mr. Wayne James, stay close to your phone. Hello, talk to me.
Matt Spencer, good afternoon to you.
Yes, how are you doing, sir?
Matt, I'm good.
I'm here.
I didn't know where to start in a man.
You don't know how to start or where to start?
Where? I don't know where to start.
Okay.
Because there are so many things that are plaguing this country, my brother. And that is just another scenario for we, the patriots of this land, to keep pressing on, to keep protesting against these ills of society. Matt, we need to strap up our belt. We need to put ourselves in gear to continually stand up and talk against, demonstrate against the ills that are happening in the society. Matt, you mean to tell me if a man go by wherever and just steal something, he will be dragged before the court? And you have a man like Mr. Valerie basically perverting the course of justice, my brother. And this man is not held to account. Matt, I will continue to speak as long as God gives me the breath. I will continue to chant down.
You're not afraid of being victimized?
Brother, I have been victimized already. That cannot stop me. It will not stop me. And I am telling Dominicans, we need to do what we have to do, the patriotic ones that is, to see these evil deeds come to a halt in Dominica. Matt, what are we? What are we in this country? The laughing stock of the Caribbean and the world by extension? In which country would a deputy commissioner of police
a big question
do such a thing, Matt, and get away? Matt, continue to do the good work, and we will continue as patriots to do what we have to do.
Thank you. 134. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon.
Yes, how you doing?
Matt, I'm good. Matt, I'm calling on you. I'm calling for the resignation of Valerie and Carbon. Because the last time when this information was leaked out about this little girl, I took to the streets right outside the police station. You remember that?
Yes.
And then they said that they were going to have this guy investigate. I think it was the coffee guy, Coffee Williams. And the report came out. It is on the desk of the hierarchy.
And it has not been reported to the public.
More than that, Matt, the guy was promoted to the position that he is in now, after the fact that he leaked out that information. So I'm calling on for the resignation of Valerie and Carbon. Matt, all these guys are in the same bed together. These guys are not about taking the country forward. These guys are about their politics. They're doing the work of the politician and for the politicians. That cannot be accepted. We must stand up as people and demonstrate against this whole police thing that's going on there with Valerie and Carbon, because they are two of the same. We cannot afford to have these guys run the country and run the police department, because we know they are tainted. We know that for a fact. So why are we sitting there and talking about these things and we're not going? We need to do something about it. We need to protest. We need to stand up, and we need to get these guys out of the position that they're in.
It's very, very frightening, Mervyn. Let's take another call. 136, and then we'll take a break. Hello, talk to me. It's frightening.
Institutions of the stars of with their labor power.
All right, blessings. I read the sarcasm in the statement. Hello, talk to me.
Hello, Matt.
Yes.
I'm calling for the head of Valerie. Valerie must resign immediately. But Matt, I'll tell you, this man is the most powerful man in the police force, not the commissioner. The deputy was Kerry's personal bodyguard. He used to travel with Kerry. This man is the most powerful man in the police force. I want to see which policeman that can touch Valerie.
Well, let's see if an arrest will be made. Thank you very much.
Back by popular demand, the biggest tire sale of the year is here. Take advantage of our buy 3 tires, get 1 free at Auto Trade Limited. Oh yes, buy 3 tires and get the 4th tire absolutely free. Dependable, reliable, durable, and affordable GC tires. Offer ends May 6, 2017. Call us at 255-6878 or 255-6891 for more information. Auto Trade Limited is more than a vehicle. It's a relationship.
Thinking of Mom? Mother's Day sale. Week of 8th to 13th May. Or while stocks last. 15 to 60% off selected items. Pep makers, can openers, toasters, Bluetooth radios, bread makers, just to name a few. Come into the electric shop and take the opportunity to find a reasonably priced gift for Mom. Mother's Day is May 14th. Burton and Company, corner Independence Street and Kennedy Avenue in Roseau. Happy Mother's Day from all of us at the electric shop.
I'll take a small.
Double XL. That's the size for me.
Flo's new prepaid combo plans have the most choice and value for everyone. Save up to 90% by combining your talk, text, and data into one simple plan. And with options starting at just $15.99, it's easy to say it, type it, or share it. A whole lot more for a whole lot less. Dial *129# now to activate. The bigger you go, the bigger you save with Flo's new prepaid combo plans. This is how we flow.
Today could be your lucky day. My lucky day? Yes, your lucky day if you are a Flow customer. Flow prepaid customers win up to 100 free credit from Flow. Tap up $15 or more any day at any Flow location and you could win up to $100 free credit. Winners will be drawn daily and alerted via text message. Tap up now for your chance to win up to $100 free credit from Flow. Flow terms and conditions apply.
The Dominican Haitian Community Collaboration with headline sponsor Flow, MAPA, Western Union and Cuba present Haitian Flag Day Fed Drapeau Extravaganza. Fed Drapeau at the Simplicity Barbershop Complex in Roseau on Saturday, May 20th from 7 p.m. featuring first serenade Mr. Biggs, DJ Jokam, Ted Changé, Dogs One, Captain Jack Prince, Wadix and more. Big shake them in Saturday, May 20, samedi, mai 20. Simplicity Barbershop fête drapeau. Tout haïtien ça passé. Saturday, May 20, Simplicity Barbershop. Zomba de pour jazz. Eben jazz.
It's 1:40 in the afternoon. The big talk continues on the big station. Talk on the block. There were some major concerns here that the deputy police chief allegedly committed 2 crimes, perverting the course of justice and obstruction. On the line with me is a former police officer and, of course, a law student, Mr. Wayne James. He's on the line, very concerned as well. Mr. Wayne James, you know, are one of those persons who keep talking. Nobody seems to be listening.
Matt Pelte, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
And thanks for the opportunity this afternoon. Matt, you will recall when Valerie was promoted.
Yes.
That I spoke to Mr. Valerie. And my advice to him was, because of the way that he was appointed, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, where the Honorable Prime Minister had gone against the constitutional requirement in consulting the leader of the opposition, I advised Mr. Valerie, as a Christian man, a man of the cloth, to call the Honorable Prime Minister and say to him, sir, I have no difficulties performing in that position. However, I would like you to do it the correct way. And it wasn't just a principal decision that he would be taking. It is because he professed to be a Christian and a man on the pulpit trying to save souls for the Almighty God. Davidson Valerie, what is God saying about you today, my brother man? You and I trained together as police officers. Okay? So you somebody that I know very well. But in the substantive matter now, I have seen that document myself. And the person who sent out that document seems to have their facts in relation to what they are talking about. But if that is so, the only course of action for Davidson Valerie is to tender his resignation this afternoon and go and ask the people of Dominica for forgiveness. There is no other option, Matt. But you know what? He is not the only one, because I'll tell you why. This matter was investigated by a superintendent of police. He concluded his investigations. He would have sent that report to the chief of police with his recommendations. The chief of police in turn would then look at the recommendations and the report, put his cover note and send it to the AG's office. It is my understanding that the Honorable Prime Minister has a copy of this, also the Minister of National Security. I have no issues with this. But you know what? After that report was in all of these men's hands, Davidson Valerie was promoted Deputy Commissioner of Police. So, Matt, I'm calling this afternoon for the head of Davidson Valerie, Daniel Carbon, Roosevelt Skerrit, and Reuben Blackmore. Dominicans can sit there and take these things lightly. But I'm saying we are living in critical days in this country. And it cannot be more frightening than this. Because this is the same Daniel Carbon who is calling on the public to assist the police force in relations to police public relations. My brother, if the police, the public cannot trust the police, how are they going to work with the police? So I believe, in honesty, in particular, Mr. Valerie, he should tender his resignation. Because I don't see how he's going to get out of this. I don't see. You understand? And this is what happens, Matt, when the politics that has taken root in the police force, and it is going deeper and deeper. And I'm saying to my fellow colleagues in this police force, you all need to take a stand too, because this is a reflection of what you all are, because this is Deputy Commissioner of Police, This man is your deputy. The Deputy Commissioner of Police is the man that runs the day-to-day runnings of the police force. Which police officer Davidson Valerie can go and give instructions at this time? Which one of them? Not even the last recruit, he can do that too? And he's also responsible for investigations, criminal investigations in the police force. Before Davidson Valerie became the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Davidson Valerie was in charge of the CID, the Criminal Investigation Department. That is where they said that information was leaked from. You Dominicans, you need to wake up and understand what is happening to our country at this time. Wayne James alone cannot do it. Blessings alone cannot do it for you all. Matt Pelty alone and Carl, I cannot do it. You all have to understand the serious nature of what we are dealing with. In any other country, Matt Pelty, that this news had broken, we would have been hearing a resignation immediately. So you know what? I'm going to wait. And then I'm calling on Dominicans to decide how you want your country to move forward from now on. Matt, thank you for the opportunity.
This is a serious story.
It cannot get more serious than that, Matt Pelty. This is the only form of security that Dominicans...
Or maybe I should talk to the former Prime Minister Edison James. He was the one who instituted the Commission of Inquiry. Maybe they need to know how to do this.
Well, Matt, you may be right. You could give Mr. James a call and ask him for his views on that and maybe advise them. But I am saying there's no way that Valerie can survive in the police force anymore. Because already I have made it very clear, you have heard that from Mr. Drago.
And none of his subordinates...
The morals of the police force is at its lowest. Where does the moral go now with what we're hearing in the air? Where does it go to? It means that we have a non-functional police force, my brother man. We cannot afford to allow that to happen to us. We cannot afford that. You understand? This is no joke. The game is now over. And Dominicans, you all need to stand up. Open your mouth and speak. What is it you're like? I'm hearing about these people that are afraid to open their mouth. About what? What is it you're afraid of? So, Matt, I want to thank you for the opportunity this afternoon. And I'm saying to Mr. Valerie, let your conscience be your guide this afternoon and tender your resignation so that the police force at least can have some little semblance of hope. Thank you for the opportunity, man.
Thank you very much. We will continue after this.
Drink Blue Waters. Drink Blue Waters and win tickets to the 2017 West Indies versus Pakistan Test match for you and the buddies. Simply purchase any Blue Waters product, write your contact information on the label, and drop in the boxes provided at Save A Lot. Original producers, Fine Foods Wholesale, and Northern Food Supply. So win, be a winner with Blue Waters and get a chance to witness the West Indies versus Pakistan Test match live for you and the buddies. So drink Blue Waters.
Brighto Pace presents the Q Mobile Cup, West Indies versus Pakistan.
Test cricket like you've never seen before in Dominica.
Windsor Park Sports Stadium,
May 10th to the 14th.
We versus them.
And we're going to present Pakistan with the warmest Dominican welcome.
And we're going to be there to say a very special goodbye to Mishba Ul-Haq and Yunis Khan as they retire from Test cricket.
All eyes will be on Dominica. Tickets stands $40, each stand $30, and grounds only $25.
Season tickets are only $149. Only $149.
Main sponsors: Brighto Pace,
Digicel,
Joma,
Scotiabank,
Blue Waters,
JetBlue Airways, and Dose. I do tell you,
because we'll be looking for your face in the place.
This is huge.
We have another 11 minutes. This is Talk on the Block. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, Matt, good afternoon. How are you doing?
How you doing?
Well, Fontaine here, La Plaine. How you doing, Matt?
Good, my friend.
Matt, I just want to call to endorse Mr. Wayne James' statement he made earlier.
Okay.
With regards to the police force. Matt, you know, when I remember when I was growing up, in the time my dad was a retired inspector of police, and Mr. Edward Fontaine. And, you know, in those days, police was the police force. With Blanche, with Enzi Pierre was the commissioner at the time, and you had Daru and those on old school, Matt. But now the police force has turned into a type of assisting the dictatorship of this government administration in Dominica by preventing, you know, all this lawlessness and all these high sitting officials committing crimes and doing things and getting away with it. And now, you know, the police force, they're supposed to be protecting the people and then being there for the people. You take an oath to uphold and ensure law and order. and not to be any politically any side. And what I'm seeing today, is just starting to become irresponsible of Mr. Carbon, especially with the Peter Saint-Jean issue in La Plaine. That alone just has given me no respect for this gentleman, for his job and his authority, where he should resign. Because he basically sent a clear message to the rest of Dominicans: you can go ahead and beat people, continue to commit crimes, and you'll not get arrested, no matter what position of office that you held. That's the example, and that is the thing that he sent out. So, all these things and all these irregularities have been taking place with the commissioner and the rest of it. You got some decent general police officers in there who are afraid to talk, afraid to come out, and afraid to speak out their voice. But, Matt, there is a set of police officers in there who are politically tainted by this criminal enterprise government. And something has to be done. Dominicans need to rise up and speak their mind. Do not be afraid to confront. The police is there to protect you. The police cannot, as we say, arrest you or charge you for things you did not say or not even say. But you need to speak up and then defend your country. And then, there are police officers, Matt. I have a lot of friends who are police officers in there, and let me tell you something. They're not happy with the commissioner. They're not happy. They are not happy with the way they're getting paid. They're not happy with the way they're being transferred. There are police officers who are being targeted. There are police officers who are not being given certain things or certain areas to work. And some of them are frustrated. But eventually, the light will start to shine. Every tree that milks leaves a trail, man. It always leaves a trail. So, I just want to encourage, by extension, the diaspora, Dominicans who are overbroad, who are here, don't be afraid. Speak up and be a true patriot of Dominica, and let us represent the true being of being who we are as Dominicans, and not allow this type of criminal enterprise government who are just trying to just share money all over the place and try to persuade and bribe people to cause people to vote for them and to support them because they give them this. Or like today, Matt, in La Plaine, there is a business meeting going on of how they run their small businesses, which I'll be addressing very soon, in how that money was distributed in La Plaine over a bunch of small businesses, and how politics got involved in this money, small businesses, and who they think should get that money is getting that money.
I agree with you, but let's not move away from the subject at all here. Let's stay on point. 1:53 is the afternoon. Talk to me. Afternoon time. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, Matt. Matt.
I'm here.
We all know that the chief executive of Dominica himself, you know better than the deputy chief. Based on what he have done in the past. Daniel Carbon, same thing. Ray-Ban Blackmore. Right now, who can the people of Dominica ask to assist them right now to get rid of these criminals, man? Any idea?
And I don't know, and I can't answer that. I don't have the answer to that question. I wish I had. Something has to be done about what is going down there in the police force, and even, the authorities themselves offering 000. Hello, talk to me.
Matt.
I'm here.
Evil is being allowed to flourish in Dominica because there are lots of enablers. You call them sooty wares in patois. Who are our children and the young people coming up going to look up to, Matt? People in leadership positions are people whom people are supposed to look up to. But can the children look up to these people when you hear this kind of crime they committed, Matt? After all, Matt, I don't know what to say again, Matt. From people that are supposed to be Christian, you don't know what is the meaning of Christian, Matt?
Christ-like.
Oh, my God, heaven help us. Dominicans not here in, so they will feel.
All right, caller, thank you very much. 1:55. Hello, maybe we can continue, should continue in the morning. This is a serious issue. Police holding back on information to the AG. Hello, talk to me.
The judges. Why did you do that? Or why do you do that to Lennox Lincoln? You are going to pay.
1:55. We're talking apples and grapes here. But I guess you're making your own connection. 449-3095-9697. Cricket coming up in a few days.
send the form of the last two deliveries. Brighto Pace present the Q-Mobile Cup, West Indies versus Pakistan.
Test cricket like you've never seen before in Dominica.
Windsor Park Sports Stadium,
May 10th to the 14th.
We versus them.
And we're going to present Pakistan with the warmest Dominican welcome.
And we're going to be there to say a very special goodbye to Mishba Al-Haq and Yunis Khan as they retire from Test cricket.
All eyes will be on Dominica. Tickets stands $40, East stands $30, and grounds only $25.
Season tickets are only $149. Only $149.
Main sponsors: Brighto Pace,
Digicel,
Joma,
Scotiabank,
Blue Waters,
JetBlue Airways, and don't say I don't tell you, because we'll be looking for your face in the place. This is huge. He's done it again. The West Indies have won by one wicket.
You better talk on the block now. It's Sports on the Block, Saturday live. This is the big one, baby. May 6 live outside Primo Cinema. Join us for live cricket interaction involving bowlers, callers, commentators, sports enthusiasts, Cricket Association's national heroes, taking call by call, ball by ball excitement leading up to the first ball, the first wicket to fall, the first catch from the Windsor Park Sports Stadium as West Indies take on Pakistan in the third and final test match in Dominica. That's right, Sports on the Block, launching the Sports Block, a home of sports promotion, starting with the 767 call for rallying round the West Indies versus Pakistan. The Privo Cinema, in association of several sports grids, sports organizers, and collaborating with businesses, presenting the Sports Block, a home of the block for sports promotion in Dominica, live on Q95, live at Privo Cinema. Catch the pre-show match before it begins at the Windsor Park. Lots of tickets to be won. Don't miss Sports on the Block this Saturday.
We have to wrap it up. I will take a final phone call here. Good afternoon, Talk on the Block.
Hi, good afternoon, Matt, and good afternoon.
Joshua Francis, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sir, and yourself?
Good. I see you paying close attention to what's going on.
Well, Matt, I usually pay very close attention to what is happening on the island, what is happening to our fellow brothers and sisters, particularly the weak and marginalized among us.
Mm-hmm. What do you make of what you're hearing coming from the police?
Well, Matt, nothing that I heard this afternoon surprised me. Of course, I'm privy to a lot of information. What we heard this afternoon is just a tip of the iceberg. Of course, it is not my place to disclose information, and I will not do so. The Lord is still on his throne, and his work be done. Blessed is the man who walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, but his delight is in the way of the Lord. Cursed is the man who puts his trust and confidence in another man. That's all I will say for now. Matt, I hope you enjoy your lunch, and all your listeners have a pleasant afternoon.
All right, my friend. Good afternoon to you, 158. Maybe we can squeeze one or two more phone calls. They're calling for the deputy to resign. Many persons have. Another call there on the WhatsApp message for Mr. Valerie to resign. I read another WhatsApp message. In any other jurisdiction, Dirty Valerie should be given his matching orders forthwith. I'm sure we'll have more discuss on the very subject of this latest breaking news. Hello, talk to me. Hello.
From DPM. Good afternoon from DPM. The Commissioner of Police, the Deputy, the Judge, all of them should go. Thank you very much.
More discuss tomorrow. Now, Digicel Hour.
and you. Stand firm, Jah will see you through. Hang on. Life is one big road with a lot of